morning, contributing for outside here. We thank God, say, don't give power for come again for Inside High Television for be with Una. The program now Wakaman Tori, where they come for Monday 9 a.m. God, it don't make we be for here again today. We hope so on a weekend you work fine. If you don't read newspaper, then plenty sad news. Then but that sadness, you know, will make them life, you know, will continue. COVID-19 or coronavirus, it is for outside the tumble contribute for their head upside down. Just do your own, and government through the talk will do our own, so that make all we stay better. For Wakaman Tori, in the course of the week, we work for inside Kati, then for inside street, for inside town, for all place, for country and out of country. We gather story or don't gather story, then we put them for inside basket. When it flop for Monday, we come for here for Cantori. For Saturday, when they begin to play the broadcast, plenty people they begin to call my phone. The live program are only for Monday. When you see them for Saturday, it means say we know they for here live, they just play them again so that you know if you watch them today, you go fish for long. They call up BB Drama say re-broadcast. Okay. We there for here with people the way they ever come for Cantori with we for inside Wakaman Tori for high television, and we always be 3, but today again 2 reports people come, and of course one of we it not make them today, but we pray say it will try to make them for the next period. I will try to introduce for my right hand way na Dr. Chuchu. At least you don't take me for that training. I don't know that pronunciation now. Yeah. Dr. Chuchu Steven. That's what we call you for class doctor. How your weekend will be there? Let's see if you go for Tori, for some place where they for inside small support here. Yeah. And go do some small sensitization for COVID-19 and max. So how it be fast?
No, Prince, my weekend will be a wonderful weekend. A wonderful weekend because as I will tell you, say I don't declare war for coronavirus. I'm not going to rest until the coronavirus we defeat coronavirus. The weekend be fine because my organization we go to Tori, will sensitize the people that vote about the coronavirus, and that will distribute free face masks for the aging population. That is that part of them now. Yes. The part where they don't forget them and they will be very vulnerable for get the disease. So we talk to them, we tell them the measures the way they use them for protect themselves for the virus and how they stay away from this virus. And then we will be work in synergy with some youth organization for Tori where they call and say so they call and say Mengom Youth Association for Tori. Yes, we work in partnership with them to see and say because now they master the terrain, so they take way around Tori, we talk to the population, and they will distribute more than 300 face masks for the aging population.
How the population will receive from now on and talk? They say they don't hear the thing before, also they say believe the thing.
The population will be divided. The response will be divided response because some group of people they still talk see they know they whilst the other one they really be aware say this thing they and then they already take measure before we even come. So as we go, they will emphasize, we encourage them against them. They take the measures. The other measures that they don't be know as far as for prevent the virus concern, we update them more about the virus. And then the one the way they be things they just get that idea say the virus. No, they we still encourage them. We tell them and we give them practical modalities for show them say the virus. They like the fact say Cameroon to get about 1,400 and something cases for the virus. For about 43 people, they don't die as far as the virus concerned. Now the fact they do we use them for encourage the people that they think say the virus. No, they mean they know say the virus so that they will stay safe, protect themselves, protect their family. So that
I'll come back later. Get some worry for Cameroon now. So most youths they don't job now for inside NGO, and plenty of them will be worried. Anti-parenthesis in code. Say now because they job no day, they just going to make easy money. And when things like this they come up, they will just go take like 5 or 10 marks, they go carry the family member, they snap picture with them. So now after some time, Monisa come.
No, you say Monisa come, money is come from where? My organization, my member that would contribute. No, see the problem is now we will contribute members.
So you want to continue so forever?
Humanity. What problem now? Humanity for self humanity. No, I don't feel if I write project, the right project, I send me the government, I validate the project. I go carry the project. No, I don't need foreign bodies. We are out for self humanity. No, be so get money. Now say the little will get a more serve mankind. Yes, because now God is blessed. We no be human being.
So they want to. I like you, Barrister. How your weekend be there?
Now God the bless you to get money.
Correct, Barrister.
Me say poor man will not get money. Missing a Satan punish you.
No, that man be rich in the lot.
Yes, now
It
so
depends on
they
the
be,
situation of poor, Barrister.
yes. So and then your finances you be rich for which you will not know. Thank you, Almighty Prince Like. The only man when they hold mic, the mic is cease. They must ever change mic time with it for the front. Thank you. Will be a positive weekend because it be semi positive.
Why?
Because we all lost people in car. I hear so lost some big man for Limbe. We lost some big man for Chantenava. All them because of this COVID-19 where people then they talk say no, say nah, a scam. Thank God say when they make us so Mr. Echotra, it take advantage now for the association now, it work now for the interior as it come up for toilet and all whatnot. And then we also beg say church will really get more for talk about now. So if person really want like need assistance, if you call for a various number,
yes.
then you go get in touch with. So for my own part, it will be a very positive weekend because I will still be opportune for go back for the best time. Yes, Munya. I will be for Munya. So I'll be really enjoying life for this.
Which day you carry we move go for that best time so that we come back we talk and say we did.
No, if the best way we have to make a more go for then I say more make so or organize a small match, more plan for black fee. Black fee then on John G. You understand?
Yes.
Maybe say Wakaman Tori versus Munya.
No, wait to do not say just go form Wakaman Tori fan club for Munya.
Okay.
And then they now they don't receive for visit to go there, then they go play ball and everything will go cash on.
Now you talk.
Yeah, when I try to arrange a fast because I want passport so that begin that scheme.
I know. So at least my people don't Munya let me say Tem Emmanuel and Leopold and I should say that the year so I mean they just had the organized at one time. So now so it will be a very positive weekend, even though the rate where the virus is spread from which way social media they tell we it over high. Last week been 1,400 something. Yes, I dream for nice double 1,600 and something. Yes. Some more premium just remain for this so. And then I see some newspaper them for this thing. It shows say Madagascar and Cameroon they also they take lead for traditional medicine. So we only pray say maybe a positive thing so that more follow up.
The issue I say when these people they bring up this medicine so if I say make World Health Organization or other people they take and for really test them whether it work for use them because sometimes them they just down look on those measures them because the first way he come out with that medicine for Cameroon Archbishop Udwala Samuel Clare that way Archbishop Udwala way he too although Archbishop he grow up for way to make
he follow tradition you know they one day they make tradition
from the
so God bless you
he make that he don't make that this way talk say and for Madagascar too the year say the president will announce and say they get this way local so now just for say if you be saying that two work then that over 1,600 we dream say they just produce for large quantity they give them
and yes so Madagascar one country though I know I'm causing a guy because I don't know whether the information be true so one country though asks
for the listen
for Madagascar me they supply them because they say they don't take on this thing the test and they work so it's in they supply them.
Alright, we hope so when you work at this Cameroon you need to go for fast so we discover medicine for COVID-19. Alright, contribute them today we can talk some very important things for inside Powerhouse, you know rules for the program. We will give on the topic and then people that were inside studio they will give their own opinion which they think about the topic. And then 1 or 2 for outside the time will be 1 or 2 participate. This one or 2-way traffic, no 2 they just listen. 1 or 2 call or 1 or 2 send text messages. Wakaman Tori now I feel say one of the only program they do calling to inside high television here. But when you call, no coach person, you go straight to the point, not talk plenty because it's a man to either we get for talk. No beep studio phone. If you not get credit, we will call you. Alright, fine. The topic for today we Madam Kindness go put on for screen. We'll get some small worry. Now why will bring up this topic. We know say how they grow up, they always talk say youth them for today, now the leaders them for tomorrow. And how begin grow where they go school, they even sing them for song for school, but they put a lesson a motto every time for school you see them. It is sweet you for heart say youth them for today, now leaders for tomorrow. But the pungo they for inside that tongue I say no know when that tomorrow day. Because the tomorrow need ever reach. And the worry that yes. But everybody will say youth for today, now today will always be. but the tomorrow now when, because say you see people say youth them for today, since they become they youth them, they say they be leaders them, they don't be suited, they don't all finish, they never still be leaders them. But we did say youth for today, now these are for tomorrow. For inside our country, we'll get some issue. For inside Africa, man, if you say Cameroon, we'll get some issue where they born Pekin for nursery school, they ask to be minister and they say Dr. Echucho Stephen. For primary school to be minister and name Dr. Echucho Stephen. For university to be minister and name Dr. Echucho Stephen. Tell you one go find work to be minister and name Dr. Now wait see, now only Dr. Echucho Stephen be minister. Now the problem now will get up in our country. So when we these youths them for today go be leaders for tomorrow, and the thing that will get to talk, they don't put on the screen. When we youths for today they go be leaders for tomorrow, because how they grow, they tell us to be leaders for tomorrow. People they begin to grow. I say they say my grandfather. They get some potential and talents. They see someone say they want a future prime minister. They want a future. This one a future. They don't feel stay. Now so present taxi drivers, now present Okada riders. They just do it because if they say hope no they so don't put a inside basket stay more catch your current. So the number is there for screen. If you send me a text message or the talk before call, I will turn and tell the call. I beg no coach person. No be so emotional for the topic, because no say the topic is some way, no be so emotional. Just talk to it because all we now for learn. Now we do for Wakaman to lead. But all the talk about things we straight, we need to find a palaver. We want to frustrate in society. No carry we go lock am or no sue for road. You start begin five palaver. We do for do our work. Now mob in the carry we put them for trouble. Okay, Dr. Chuchu.
Yes, sir.
I will start for you. Be youths, young man. I think just a problem before I start.
You get some
problem before I start. Last time you be course delegate for Google Classroom for this thing. Last time we talk about up to today, we never start. Wait till they happen.
No, we still work on it.
Okay.
We still work on it, but the other undergraduate they don't start. So masters program we still work on it to make sure someone also start and join with the undergraduate. But Mona be
the confusion, but that's be very confused.
And I pray saving next week, Mona still work.
What's that?
So
no,
first June they come.
First June go join me Tori.
No, but
since 2 weeks ago they work.
Yes, we
the who got to later say enter the code. You enter the code. After they say enter,
yes, they give those code the way we see and say I give una so. Now code for the various classroom them. You use when you if you carry the course, you get your own code for enter that classroom.
No, but we start the classroom and they will come for them. Will come out for talk people today. All right, you be youth and you don't do something way. You don't form your own non-governmental organization. The name again
Center for Peace and Sustainable Development in Africa.
As you just started conflict resolution, so you just go say Center for Peace and Sustainable Development for Africa. Now very fine thing though, you don't do and so, but now a fine thing because in a leadership position you don't start and so, and you don't take along young people them where they do with you. I see some of my classmates and so where they work with you for total. I see so many youths them where they work with you and go for market. Now fine thing for doing for youths them, but that way they grow, you get some passion for hold some position for government. And then maybe for do something, you don't say and say up to now that hope don't fade away, or you say and say it's still there. How you feel with this fact? Say youths them for today, they say we'll be a leaders them for tomorrow, but we already old. They go, we better survive for machine. You never see that this way they go. So if you be in a leadership for private sector, and I say for government, now there's some particular
Prince, well, truly no. That will be go around the 80s. The people we say the youths them for today are the leaders of tomorrow. We know say around the 90s. We will be around the 80s, with the 90s now we will share things. The 90s got passed, and then we need to share to the say, I say, what did they happen? Now, as the 90s passed, 2000 enter. But Prince 2000 don't pass now. We did right for 2010 don't pass, 2020 don't pass. And then the funniest thing I say, since from when me I be born, since when they born me, I get particular name for particular office. I don't hear carries na.
EG.
No corner.
Move talk. Speaker of National Assembly. Since when the bomb carries na. Kavaye GB. Kavaye. I don't even know how to pronounce the name. That goes.
I don't
pronounce song now for my ear. Every day, and then they keep telling we say. The youth them and the leaders for tomorrow. And that's how we want to be the leaders for tomorrow.
Now only you know.
Maybe I only come. You talk and listen.
Barista, Barista, where you think you call the names? So I don't know how the thing says the youth for today will be leaders tomorrow. Because if you go for inside the field, you see and say practically no. The youth for today they know will be the leader for the next 30,000 years.
It has bad.
Yes, it has bad. What I don't say, because first, if they use them for today, they will be leaders for tomorrow.
Yeah.
It means that they use them for today, they will get wholesome
positions the way they prepare them towards that leadership.
You know, leader where groom a success or a failure.
Yeah.
Any play where you did, whether you be governor or you be SDO, what you get to do now, so you get assistance, you get to struggle with the groom another person. No fully well say the office where you do, so no be a house. Not the office where you did it, so na public office, and sometimes will be where they will move for the office, and when you want to come out for, you not supposed to vex. Na office where na office for all we. When you take a lesson in your private office, you are not being patriotic. That not be patriotism. Because we get people that for Cameroon where they know say that office where they did it, na their office, they let God create, and say the office on their own. People they do they sick, so they still come up for France, they can't Cameroon only because they know say election day on Monday. And then they violate minister decision, say we go quarantine. You understand? Say the problem is really bad. They use them for today, so they hope the future is really bleak. The future, I'm saying they need to see their future. Because they hope say many people they prepare a way, they have to pave a way now. They prepare a way for the youths there. No way, no day. But now I know my youths and think say they go for only the liner on the government. Because the government don't see we don't see and say we know they will say how we think out of the box. Yeah. That if we engage with our private sector, if we engage for humanitarian activities, you need to expect benefit now from man, now from God. So relent. We think Africa be blessed, Cameroon be blessed with fertile soil. Get yourself involved into something. Because if you stay, now you're starting negatively. If you stay idle, now you're starting negatively, you see yourself, you start to engage inside negative criminal things. If since you will see and say the government no get way at heart, engage in something doing. Work your farm. Work your farm. If you not work your farm, engage for hard work. You feel learn mechanic. Me, I just have a taxi driver. You know no. Yeah, I be taxi driver. I don't drive taxi for boya for long. So now just we do everything possible for same.
I did drive down all night.
So we do everything for same moon, no stay idle, and then so that the future, if the government not protect our future, we protect our future for ourselves.
Thank you very much. If government if you protect our future, maybe protect your future. Not say government, you don't do your own small thing. They try for the union. Because of the program, we try to enumerate some of those things. But we're worrying about those how they call them artificial. This is what they try to do. We're worrying. I say how these youths them tomorrow feel be for the better because some simple thing the way if I want to advise you on something, I get to be that thing before they really advise you on that thing. Yeah. You will take Minister of Youth Affairs. You go take somebody 90. Just example, put them with it. They may advise youth them on waiting. You know it's concerning youth. It gives contemporary knowledge. If the women are on trade for anything, you know, those kind of things they will interest me. So you see that this and that way with the make up for Cameroon, so they do want to know. They put the card down, husband and back then this and that. So it just be so confusing way. I don't understand. Okay, barrister, a church they talk you somebody call. I want to say time for call in over reach and will come time for call. A church don't talk your own way the vexy and they talk say most of these big people them not them they make already use the no get chance. But I get some small worry barrister when you see time for election where these very old people we're not gonna open we're gonna very old people then grandpa them when the grandpa they the one run for positions them for inside this and they use now youth them for run for that this in them. Now use they go begin do all that they teach job them. Now use they go begin to do campaign. Now use they work at the paste flyers and everything. And then when they do answer for that period, they feature find maybe 1,000 give them, find that t-shirt give away. At the end of the I don't know that I ever see some rally after this for Cameroon way. Maybe after the campaign they give money, say you they share them. Then they start fight on that money. You just see how hungry they be. But that man just give them some small chunk, make they go share, and then you not even go around them. Now why do you see they suffer so bad? Now we the youth, all the complaints, the leaders, and for tomorrow, no one give opportunity. And also who the help for put them for the. You know, say we to the youth, them we get some small wahala barista.
We get serious wahala. Now say, and the principle we Cameroon the walk. You understand? Cameroon the walk no this old time parable. Cameroon the walk the first parable na sweetie. Two old man she don't down the sea. Young boy will stand on top tree, we don't come mountain, no ever see him. We work on those principles. Me say me old people they always stand because you see. You understand? We don't use these principles for a long way. It don't really frustrate the society. chuchwa. It make Cameroon know say some names and they will grow. Will start hear the names till today. And then they'll tell you say the youth are the future leaders of tomorrow. My first question I say, who be youth?
For defender for Cameroon context.
Yes, who be youth? And now which they will lead for tomorrow. When you ask those questions them, then you get for say and say, do are people there, the people they do power, make they just remain them for power.
Because they say they be youth. They
be youth, yes. Because youth for Cameroon government, it not get nothing for do with a dictionary definition or encyclopedia Google. Youth for Cameroon mindset. We'll get this thing, it don't the torment we. I did talk and I be really want me the biggest fan for youth them. We they like an anti-youth. I mean Mr. Kisito. I really want me before here. That it really because na topic and this or define them.
Yes.
It don't use some saying say, you know, so now only lazy people that they want work for government. And I want really take advantage for actually say it don't they teach. Wait if he create on your own way no one enter into government service. And thank God it don't last enter. So it means say you dream to be now for work for government because you don't enter central administration. More lifting them aside and then we'll talk the truth. Economic in the grow where youth they not be involved. No economic in the world not the way youth they not be involved. And if you look at for top offices and for Cameroon, the youngest person must be at least 60 years.
Yes.
The youngest person must be at least 60 years. Now see what we they use them now. Is that a youth? Wait now again for lead we. Okay, now they don't give you the opportunity. We don't decide that we the youth they will not take her now. We dodge say okay we don't want to enter into public service. We enter now the issue of creation. We create jobs then. Yet the other youth there now there is a kiwi again with taxes. In fact, the system they recognize the importance of youth now only during campaigns.
Yeah.
Now only during campaign. Now for they will limit end. More make me more know some of these things. We limit end only during campaign, and they are the tail end will drink. Will wait again for the next year. Me, I don't always advocate. I don't ever admire me government. Yes, I don't ever. If me have one be a government worker, for be a geography teacher by now, there's sometimes no for get opportunities for talk for ITV. Yes, so I don't ever bet two way the Kiwa society as I still talk now say the youth they not get a saying for a country, and when a potential youth like me, like you, we come one really explain some of the worries them. Most of the time we need to feel sleep. Either they build a new house where they come and say prison, or they transfer we from earth. But time don't reach way the youth where they like Cameroon. May they be vocal, they air out their minds. They talk because sometimes you so being and say sometimes the message they even reach the authorities. Yes. If we not talk enough for media, I mean some of the authorities they hear, then it really be is killing something. Would they in a society where youth then they be ready for work, but you see the government instead begs on other people they say me they can't work, how manage?
They not only be ready for work, they get the skills.
They get the skills. If you say Zachary and Co, now one of the persons we don't really talk this thing. Over this year, the people they abandon their job. Zachary could be calling them very well. He said, why others are ready to work, the following are being begged to attend their various working premises. It be something where only people that interpret really know. You be 6 months, you know, be a salary they pass. No man. After all, Mr. John De Yaounde, now my godfather. Mr. Ma Prince, where they boy, we know the ski, but no get godfather. He did the show me, he did the work for Lamba. That is it. We keep the society, and this is the best time we will get for really bring issues like this one. Make our leaders, I mean, they start put youth them. Like now, we don't really know. Cameroon already get an upside down this way. One bring a bang me stand, and the best way one talk and a city. Make what leaders when you make Learn now more also they learn because they say must learn from an experienced person. When you make like the governor for a region, most say when it be 60 years, make him me secretary general. If you one day take over here, maybe a person in his late 30s or early 40s. Because some kind teenage age today when you enter into some top place, you need if you manage them very well.
Teenage, like how old, what age?
You don't know say teenager for Cameroon a person they 32 or 32. You know more live nothing.
Okay. Wait, Matt, more not only and for teenager, more not look at for Cameroon perspective. Teenager globally now what's age?
No, now in between 13 and
no, me I dey understand it short because some people some notion they but that's another notion they try to talk say if you give most of the youths them power early they go misbehave. That's why they try to talk. But I don't know how many they don't misbehave. Because they call me one or two names.
We get minister they now they become minister at the age of 27. For Cameroon.
Lewu.
No, I need call names.
Minister for Cameroon.
They start work for government at the age of 27.
Okay, no, for that
one. They're working right at the presidency.
If you want to talk, so we'll get youth then they don't enter because may I tell you the position they get for youth them for Cameroon. Now for either be a military or a teacher.
Oh, that's all.
That's it.
Yes,
now either for become a military or a teacher, but for really handle a good office,
yes,
you must be a youth of 60. More make them clean and clear.
It's not correct.
But this is not a society. If you want to talk those people, you talk of those this thing, they start like minister, they start like teacher, then they decline because you get some sister, they enter, you teach geography, you understand? They send you some ministry, and they don't even send you now for that ministry. They do education. If you send you now for Ministry of Health, they just a mix. My brother, Godfather, it get importance for Cameroon, but the key the system.
But they kill the system because they need to use the rightful skills for the rightful position.
For the rightful position. Wow. See man like you be taxi man. We say come up for go open a NGO. Now NGO for driver syndicate or wait. You don't skip.
If I do should leave, I'll be lambast on that.
No, we're topic that. No, we're topic that.
If they do that taxi, just a side job. Good. Yes, if you want just a side job because
I'm just a dancer.
Why is it all like this?
You understand now?
But I just somebody aside they don't say good morning. No, I sure say youths for today will be leaders now. Only when all these old people them don't join their ancestors. They wanna join from Malingo. Say they believe say this youth devil today will be leader. Only when all these old people them where they for power. They go don't leave the stage. But I do want to say good morning in the house. There is no hope for youths. This one an adverse way it takes you all the way from Muyuka. We happy say live there for that side from Muyuka. So they shidon for Florida television. You not to live with Wakaman people them. Do I say in my notion youth of today will only be leaders at their old age. That's only for those with connections. Greetings to all in the studio from Oliver in Mutengene. Thank you so very much, Oliver. All the way from Mutengene. I say youths for today they will be leaders now when they go down old. You try to follow the trend to a barrister. It try for talk. Now it be very important so the try to talk after some people take a lesson a joke, but as we a church should be talking, I say we system our country again as a system way now over appointment they need to elect leaders them. If you've been at some system way at various levels they elect our leaders and then we'll get the opportunity one forget a young people where people they say and say it be vibrant, maybe it be fit for that position if he votes and two even if some old man for that player one come out if he hand pick some young man moldy as we talk here you moldy like leader.
That's leadership.
Yes, but for Cameroon here. More than not get used
at all
because if you be maybe minister of this, you have most of different person. They just move you put on that side. Another man can joke out rubbish all that thing. So it really makes no sense. But if you've been at the system where we the elect while leaders them, maybe so they elect from governor, elect from mayor, as we ever do. Let me say general public elect of the
so they elect from governor.
Let me say we get elect from governor, elect our ministers them, elect even prime all that this and so you understand. If you've been a way, okay now we decide. For talk say okay, well, a chuchu de so na a very good advocate, a very good leadership person. You get that kind of business. So if you decide now for vote you, for put you for dinner, for they will figure young people. But if you can only for appointment, it really worry. It really worry. But for this thing we get fresh people them from Enam. We no talk they say government never do something. they don't appoint them maybe mayors for some, DO them, sorry, for some areas them, young people them. But most of the young people, the way they don't appoint the DO, either they under someone like assistant or the one day they did a true connection as soon as we continue.
As Barrister told me, you must get some person for.
So not true mostly connection because he just get to be if he still go for the but the joker they go live on some ministry for so long time. If you miss someone they press that button, you remember the button will remain and that way they so with the travel talking team for now because for the travel being listening. But now what it is and now for today the fit do for take over the leadership for tomorrow. Another phase I want to look and become on the government. You never do. You don't only talk for us. They get the skills. Then you grow. Okay, fine. You don't get leadership skill. You don't open NGO. You did drive a taxi. You don't be president for taxi driver, Secretary General for taxi drivers union. Let me say don't get so skill. Now you don't still come out again. You don't know how to do masters.
For student association for university,
for University of Boya,
before I come now, they do master. So you see, I say all this experience, now skills and that I don't develop away. No matter what, if I get opportunity for being inside a position, I must use these skills and for practically.
So no, politically leaders be very careful where you put in your candidature. So you should say get the skill of leadership in you from God.
Because you remember I was a president of. Faculty of Social Management Sciences in UP, where we had about 12,000 students that be under me. Yes, so I managed 12,000 students for 1 year.
One note of you for a country of 30.
Can you imagine?
God bless you.
Can you imagine?
Bless you. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Please, another one thing I want to talk again with the kill society. Now still on the issue of parable. Cameroonians parable.
Yeah.
Cameroonian believe say na old broom
the
sweep house fine. Now why that Sam when you want talk they just bring the principles of pap you say and say we leaders them we 60 and above you then they're supposed to be because old broom. But wait till they make old broom. When you take picking for 21 you start mulling. So one reach 35 automatically become an old broom.
Yes.
Old broom you must not be in your 60.
You must 60
now duration of service and who you work under. We'll get picking and now like this issue we know. None of our top leaders enter government for in the computerized world. Computerized world now we now.
Yes.
So now they get for put we for system. Most start now they manipulate so that before the one go when God will call them, Cameroon now it fully take the computerized system. Now people they like we the youth. I need the bang me position for government. When I talk we now general. I'm a lawyer, yes. God yes. Lawyer no need nothing for the government. I talk a general say because some people they do they talk now for their answer now then that they want work. They talk to they want. I know one may work, they even give me ordinary. May they start put people there now for services. They be say law day for Cameroon they talk say no ministry not supposed to be we not get at least a handicap. For help the handicaps.
But take particular care for
take particular care. But no say, okay, which ministry if you really talk say handicap a whole position. And handicap for law, it reach right for Abino. But they know the only place I even see one Abino in a Christian ministry with Presbyterian church will get a pastor for support. So most of the those saying laws they apply. So and President don't come sometimes even talk say they get for reintegrate youth for society, and then they pick some young person it could be boss for a NAM. You understand? Then it be a youth, but me then I be say a problem into it because you know fit just leave school and they go take that kind of position. No, but it be a youth but in a wrong way.
It means that there was something behind.
Now you talk but even for outside way not be for camera lady or for supporting something behind. But I know will talk me that one, yes. So nothing in that way it happen. Me use them with the right skill, may they be at the right places. Put them even for down, and then you start to bring them up so that they want reach 10-15 years. They don't start to get being an old broom.
But it's not for it to talk for the position for how they call them. This is a position for governor. Most people the way they be governor, it don't show if they be
No, it start arrive from assistant Zio.
Yes.
You migrate to the Zio. From the Zio now they send you now Secretary General at the governor's office.
Yes.
After Secretary General, now you don't get some.
You don't gain skills.
Yes.
You don't get skills.
Yeah.
But you know features come out school. Pap. They send you. Now even for in the field of magistracy, where just come out as a magistrate from Enam. They first send you maybe like a state council, a deputy state council, somewhere. As you go attend court session with person you don't be, you the pick small. That don't say and I say don't reach on level now. No, they can make you a judge, a magistrate now for court of first instance. Then you understand, and from the way then they just move you from Enam, then you can be a sitting magistrate. So now I proceed the way you must gain skills, even though we don't get one exceptional situation for Cameroon, where I only year and a year, but now those things we get for more, they get for more we. But if one only depend and say you must reach 60 years from geography and then they appoint you Minister of Finance, no say that ministry you get high probability for collapse because they know more. Even if you be minister an accountant for bank for 100 years, they just send you as a Minister of Finance, you must collapse. Because they not build, they not molu up for that way. So now my own way that, so at the back, my own suggestion, may I make it clear, may I not go for us, then I sleep now for side. My position as sweetie, make the employer use them from the base, then they grant their or make they climb. Because all each time we forget minister of Cameroon if you are at the age of 39.
Yeah.
If president
39.
I mean, I just
What's wrong with 35?
No, I mean in the 30s.
Yes,
we don't get a president in the late 30s.
Yes.
And it be world youngest president. Why can we not have a minister, a governor, a Jew within that age range? Why principal for a school no fit be 27, 28 from the base?
Marisa, you don't see the government for Sweden now.
I'm telling you.
The government for Sweden now. Check the age of the Prime Minister. Check the age of the Minister of Finance.
Prime Minister around 32.
33. The Prime Minister is 33.
The
The Minister of
he like Jesus. 33.
Yes.
Yes. But can we call an export?
So truly no. As we talk, me the government see how they fit work with the youths them. The youths they get the skills for work. They get the skills where they fit deliver. But if you don't give them the opportunity to display this skill, no so they be that capable. If you the already should not say no, if we give the youths the opportunity, the youthful exuberance, that kind of thing. No, me the government they integrate the youth as one president don't talk. Say one work with the youth. Me they integrate the youth. Me they use they be even I like when they talk say assistant. The assistant they start to grow within it. They gain that skill, and then after some time now they eventually take over. Those are now practical example that will know say no. Truly, it means that tomorrow the youth will be the leaders. If they start put the youth in now, they work with alongside with the people during the day in the offices and
if authorities they really like this country or they be in support for this thing, we get for enter into the principle of voluntary retirement.
That's it.
yes.
Where reach some kind, it just decide say no, enough is enough.
That is not
They
that one not the
fit.
Cameroon team.
They don't
No,
fit.
but me
That one not the Cameroon team.
Hello,
Yeah, this is Reverend Boniface calling from Mutengene.
Reverend Boniface, how from Mutengene today?
No, Mutengene, they're fine.
Okay, welcome for program. Go ahead.
Thank you. I thank you for the great topic where they took and the panelists the way they did, they actually analyzed the thing very well. And I hope say the ears of the leaders and for the country through the year. My only two contribution to the one maker for them as they it is very difficult now because Cameroon get a system of doing things. And that system is they nobody not be prepared for change. And we still live in the colonial master time. Like now, if the kid never get choosing for Cameroon, looks useless. They like say, other form of education no day. And courses they no day industries, them organizations, them they organize very few leadership skills. Because leadership is so it get different ways for take and lead, and every institution they get a different way of leading. Political leadership now is for Cameroon, and with political leadership for Cameroon, things will not be work out fine way. I know it's where politics is. They used to talk and say politics for Beijing and Congosa. Congosa and Congosa, so long as I get away with me, I feel get my way through. So I feel there is full of what we call for English, the deception. Politics get a lot of deception. Truth not the inside. So the leadership will do for Cameroon now. When you get a young man where he one mentors or other one, he is good at true politics. And within that system, to lead to the only sign of a the common person really gain now. So the system being special, it is so difficult. When even you say when it comes for trade or other things, so people will say and they say you be out of place. But in other countries and in other situations, they know they so. So I think the government, from the analysis where the panelists they will find even the system for education to will begin change. Make organizations that to begin organized leadership at every level, even at the level of journalism, even at every sector of education, anything with human life will go at every strata of human life. Of humanity, as it is said, leadership must be organized because it will differ from place to place, from institution to institution. But so that really keep the principles, the legacy of that institution, the mind of the founding fathers. When you hear about leadership for America, they ever talk the founding fathers had this in mind. So there's no one changer. For their political way, for the way they get their foreign affairs, every other thing, they try to get into the mind of the founding fathers. I think if the system people say will always find to for. We thank you very much for that great topic.
Okay, thank you very, very much, Reverend. We call we all the way from Oceania. On a day as we don't chakala on to for them, the tankuna for the wonderful work on the duam, and easy. You try to say make organizations and government do leadership this in them because we try to see when they talk say leader for when you wanna get we get journalists association, we wanna get taxi drivers, get at every structure, at every level of society, leadership get to be whether like it or not. So now I just say when you give this speaking, this even for church where you say mass servants and they get president too, now leadership. So leadership for all part for life, even for us, they say Papa na president, I mean a prime minister. So okay, maybe na first speaking be head boy. And so they do away. The way Papa know that first because they say no go outside the time, you go take preparation of this and go. So leadership there for all place and for life. We get the text message, they say good morning. I think say for this system of government where we get for our country, you them not get no place. The one at Franklin where they text you from great support. Franklin, we thank you so plenty for your wonderful contribution. Now that I want to call, plenty people begin try for quarter or the talk. People that for studio they get for first talk, but I don't really understand which way the topic will be all about. Then now we'll open the line and we'll call. So now that I want to call or na fit send text message, but why did they do and so? We will find some more elaborate more on which way our caller or our text message people they don't give them. For this thing, I want to try for more look. I'm not just blame only governments which they don't do, but now the youths themselves they get to get involved. They get to get involved because we talk say when they will be leaders for tomorrow. As you don't talk, we know say the youths they already get skills. That one are true. They don't go school. They don't do this. But so one day we maybe they don't just go school, try one twist and say no, go carry that skill and everything. You go sleep in your papa's house and you do nothing. But so many things in the way you get to do and for sell yourself as well. They call them. That's true. Try to sell yourself too because some person get to see some leadership. This in you. I say for Cameroon, I say the top politics no truth, no the first of all. Because if these people they really be sincere as well the talk, they see some young person where they say no, the person be very vibrant, the person be a public figure, the person be soon. If he can pick you now, so start grow you. Yes. My guess I say me I different now, so my call some people come and say person no say a very good leader way no politics and stuff. If you see person let me say okay, to say the young man this and say okay be outspoken be this, you can pick the kind of person you start molding. You mold now with this. How many your secretary? Yes. You teach you those things. How many of them do that kind of thing them? No. But the problem that so I don't know whether I say with the youth then we'll surely start going to introduce yourself for that but they may give you probation. You hear as the other caller from Muteng and the talk. Yes. It also the system it be so difficult for you to penetrate. For you to cap. You not been say me so I like politics. Me so I like politics, but when you see the front, you see how blare, you see the war way they for your front. You know, so you need a magic to pass through that wall for enter the other side. But now the youth they discharge the willingness they get that they be willing for join. They get the skills for drawing. But now the system where they put up in place now very tight system where for youth for pass through that system not be easy thing. Yes, so they need to put system where be flexible, where if you integrate the youth there. If okay, more just say like CPDM.
for FACO. CPTM and FACO, they get
youth wing.
They get youth wing.
Now, how old is the youth
how
effective? Old the president without youth wing?
That is it.
The definition of youth for Cameroon, but because you get youth wing for maybe CPT, you get youth for SDA, but now how youth is that president for that youth wing?
Okay, look the central committee for Southwest for CPTM. How many youth did it? Now so they analyze and look the central committee. More forget about okay youth wing and this and all one. How inside the central committee for Southwest for CPTM, how many youths did it?
And not be say for culture short. I guess until no one called the name for the council. Witness election for mayor.
No, I'll call him.
A witness election for mayor and deputism for some council around FACO.
Yeah.
And I'll be very surprised the text for council the travel talk say inside the assistant mayors on a deputy mayor they call them youth must be get for be inside there so that he to go the channel or receive the complaint for the user. No, so they do them. But how they do that, this if you tell the person win as mayor, they say okay, make call up the people that will be the assistant. Normally for the group where they run the work where they do campaign and everything, they use every day. But all the people they will call when they come out the four,
adult youths.
Yeah, adult youths them. so the user now they say no. Text talk say youths must be. It take over 3 hours just to solve that one problem, and then no still put youth. The argument be been and say no. Youths they go be for the various councillors and for the this in the say youth they for councillors. So the youth way in a councillor, if he attend to the interests of the youth, then the youth no must necessarily be the assistant mayor. You see some kind of funny this thing. So for 5 people, 1 or 4 people, they say mayor, one youth not be. They wait to the 4 herself.
They send another for the level for councillor.
Yes, now so they for Cameroon Prince because if you are going detail to which the key was is another issue for over court age. Because youth normally have physical appearance, but which you do on your documents. If we talk say youth for Cameroon are persuaded from 18 to 35. Now you that.
Yes.
Then if you see my grandpapa, the document it shows the born of 2002.
You argue.
You know if you argue, if you only challenge it. Now another document
where we don't get them.
Where we don't get them, where you get them.
Prove them.
But who need to do those things? We'll get situation then for Cameroon where they want follow you, go change your name. You go change your name. If your name is been Jakatula or Smon Kongobong, you go change your name, put in some kind of way if you put like Limunga do no, I'm not called Dorocha, I'm talking about this. You go change your name, put on some kind of name now, then you become young. So I would like those means for go investigate. Just look one of that man a classmate. You look here we write first school. Go for Ministry of Basic Education. Pick them. You argue the fact, then they will cancel this thing from there. Even though for year we are leaders, they will still turn the mind to politics.
So long as the man get connection.
So nothing that you don't make and we people that they go get different people their name, take position for society, change age, take position there, you them be support. I would look at
situation and they person they work for government, he die way they no get them. So man go take over in name.
Continue. Yeah, they say talk down out of experience. You tell me your family member will be like this and out of experience. So now it don't happen. To talk and true and no plenty.
Yes.
Where
person they work for government,
yes,
he die. Basically, that kind of 40 years of work. Some different man can take the document and take that same name, maintain name.
Yes, continue. It happen. Now the nature of the country.
It's surprised.
Seriously, nature of the country. So we get for really fight this thing out. This issue when you say an age person, we supposed to be opposition where you supposed to be riot. Riot. More take and they will beg our leaders them. May they start resign. May they use the principle.
And then
take over.
It's something they already leaders they do. One man will hold 30 different positions. Now, you just say you hold 30 different positions. You don't really make 29 people the big jobless.
And you take salaries
for all that 30. If na position the way you get service car,
commissioners they create.
If na position the way you get service car for all them. If na position they get driver, means you get driver for all them. You
get all that money, so China trust one person.
For one person. Where some other people they live in abject poverty.
So on the recent time they want do senatorial
election, yes.
Any person he must give out any other position we hold if not for government and suppose they become forward for give them.
They become forward for give and you follow the end of the matter.
Now the problem then
the finish end that matter.
And the because we go declare our asset, how many we see?
How many we declare assets?
So now the way that we think so the truth of the matter I say as we talk it so no be so we talk a reality as it as barrister don't talk say when they talk you speak or no mean say me you go begin cause we na come off street no but stand for two you know say it is wrong and do the right way that way they stand for two you know say
stand against two
stand against two you know say they wrong
yes for two
correct yes if you know say the two way they wrong stand against the two way they wrong because the simple thing I say you go for some situation so you see some kind of case you know say naturally whether not even upside down, you are not correct.
You are not
supposed to be so. So sometimes if just the complain only for the oil, just say one big man, you go present a case on that, but we know as well Cameroon day. If you just go say one big man, present a case, they go build in a new house. I see the advisors are beginning to talk. I be very serious. Now my bed. When you start see things and so many youths they start advocate for our own leadership, may we proof to for the leaders say we fit be leaders for tomorrow. More not just she don't talk them. So when they way the youth for today they behave to in a way the parents to look and say now so the youth and they will give them power.
They not give them power.
I didn't know you. Truly, fact.
But not take the small minority that they generalize.
That's it. No, but na some face.
Yes.
Because they try to look and say if now so these youths and they behave,
it means
if you give them power, problem go be.
That's
problem go be. So the way the youths and so we get to sit up. We got to make ourselves the way purpose if even say to say yes actually people if be leaders for tomorrow but not just live your life anyhow as they call the one and say Mali and so na Pongo boy and they talk say you want be leader. Hello good morning.
Yes, am I connected to the program?
Yes, you are connected. How do you talk?
Yes, Mojalio.
Okay, you come good, go ahead, we'll get you.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, bro.
Yes, Charles from where?
You go reduce volume for your television, no follow your television, listen me for phone, na phone to phone talk, no be television to phone talk.
Okay, Papa. Yes, following that question, you understand?
Yes.
So I will try to talk for that topic, say youth for today could be leaders when. They will be leaders at the appointed time. Then they come to God to get the final say.
Okay, each of tell you say youth they will be leader for the appointed time. May they just turn to God and God get the final say. Now either you try for talk, barrister. Turn to God, you get the appointed time.
The leaders and where the day up to now, where the day 60 something, there's two that they turn for God. This issue for God with the misinterpreter, man. God, the only assist na your work. God no the you pray for 100 years. Chom no be on your table. You must walk with open mind. Then God bless that chop. No work chop on top, no plant on top stone. We no put ground, put fertilizer. It is that chop will grow. Say miracle will come. That miracle will mean say you want put God into taste. Yes. You know will go. No, she don't. You not read for right GCE. You go to pray and pray, so you pass. You put God into test, you go fail. My brother, I'm gonna leave this issue for God. Once you breathe, it means say God dey for your back. Now me say that would fail for Prince. Have I spoken your mind? Would you go out of steam because of this Christian issue? Would you go out of steam? And now one of the frustrated things, and that way we get into for our society where you then too they not be employed because they'll send you for a place. Say me you go walk. The one come. Where you get for start work for 8 o'clock, you should go inside office, you pray for 2 hours, 30 minutes. People they there for outside, they wait you. You tell they will write good about you. More na leave that God who na the talking because we know the real God. The real God na the Almighty God. You and me will know him. Pray inwardly. God will hear you. But not leave things undone because the way to me God can do them for you. God no be that slave for you, he work your work for you. God he assist you, he bless you for what you don't do. I think I don't answer you, Prince.
Yeah, he bless na the fruits them for your labor. And so Bible talk and that. Yes. No matter you see before you want call, I begin to try to talk. See, with the use and we get to do our own part. Yeah, doing but pray but do those things. As somebody start talk. Yes. No go carry a corn you put on top stone.
It's like they talk
then the water if you say go.
Say faith without work is useless.
Yeah, it's useless.
You know if you get faith, say God will bless you, stay for your house.
No, if you get faith, say if you go America, sleep for your room now.
Sleep for your room. No go apply for visa.
You guys will come over there, room start go follow things. That's the work now.
God where they tell they say you say you don't dream say me you get visa, you not get passport.
Yeah.
they mislead society.
And another angle way travel take and to barrister, we never deny say God no be important. God not the ultimate, and the youths them too, they get to hold God strong. But majority of these churches them, they don't come way. Most of the youths them, they don't just find themselves buried into most of these churches the way they around. No beside the talk say the churches are not getting no problem with that, but they don't bury themselves. So everybody can travel talk. Time when you get to do something concrete, time you get to do something useful, you spend all your time for church. You spend all your time for to do this or that. So with me,
what do you say? They wait for the appropriate
yes,
time.
no. To me, it really. Hello. Good morning. How do you talk? Mr. Mambo from Moliko, you be participating last time. Come good. How for you? Okay, go ahead, sir.
Yes, one talk. According to my own way of thinking, if you look at the government, where as far as talk for they say you start.
You reduce volume for your television small, babe.
Now from 18 to 35. But if you look at the Minister of Youth Affairs, he passed 35 years. But it means I would advise the youth that they may not depend mostly on the government. We need to be not job creators, not be job seekers. Because if you don't go all the school, you can't shoot off for house with the government employ you. You will realize that at the end of the day, this papa will send you for school, will eat the silver for government. For if you leave that post, maybe you can take an instead it give you allowance if you run for house.
Yes.
Better you create work, which you employ another person. You realize that time you don't really be empowered. You don't really get your own, you don't really be a leader on your own. You get people that you lead them, you get people that control them. So leadership not be only for work for government. Leadership, you really create work where you be leader, you be a provider on your own. You need to depend on some person. Because where it depend on, if me as listening, even when you work for government, where they pay you salary, you don't see be independent because if salary not pass, you know if you do nothing. So at least say may use them be like job creators, not be job seekers.
Okay. We thank you very much, Mr. Mambo. Yeah, barrister Antington.
Yes. Mr. Mambo talk well, but we are worried as well. Each job where you create them for the country, you get for four under a particular ministry. Each job you get for four into a particular ministry. And each job where you create them, you must pay taxes. What worry Mr. Mambo Naswiti will get the talent for create those jobs. In fact, it be clear, saying that only lazy people they get ambition for work for government. And we get for make them too more no say government workers and for Cameroon the way they enrich themselves now they push people they go enter government because Cameroon are one of the few countries on earth where government worker is to be a business person erase. Na a fact. So Mr. Mambo are worrying as make government give you the access we will create our jobs and they will run the job clearly without too much taxes. Because when I open a job, I say like a bakery. You 1 year taxation will follow me every day. Say me I can't declare. And they get a percentage where you must declare. All those things, if you don't follow that real percentage, you follow workers the way you will repay, then you follow cost of buying those materials, you say at the tail end you will crumble. So we talk now say to Mr. Ababo, we'll get a will for do that. But me government, it put youth them for the hem of those ministries so that they will understand the cry of the youth because they still work now with that first time mentality. But when a youth it take the hem, it will not say no for the base. Now so it's supposed to be because it's to get that youth mentality too for organized people the day below. Mr. Mambo, except I get a contrary view if you object and then you call back.
Yeah, YouTube want to indicate something.
Yes, Barrister, I want to talk to Mr. Mambo say truly, no be all man fit create jobs.
Yeah,
no be all man. If you say all man create jobs, it means say who go work.
Who work for government? Yes.
Who go work even for the people that they create jobs.
Yes,
if all man create jobs, if we through they now all will create jobs, who will
work for who?
Some people are born. They born some people they naturally.
Maybe not laborers.
Maybe they be not laborers.
Yes.
It's born. It ain't normal. The born some people naturally they must work under some person, and then they born some people that without gift way they're supposed to create job for others. Now identify where you belong. If we force other people, they say no, you must create job. You must create job, and then the man will know. Now, why I see plenty people that go inside the entrepreneur sector and then they fail because they don't get that skill, they don't get that gift.
And laborers there must always plenty.
And laborers there must always plenty pass that. Now the problem that. So, man will not create job. We need to tell you that same you should not wrap your hands to the weight government. No, go for farm. Go for farm. Go. Clear farm not ever disappointed. Especially for Cameroon where soil be very fertile. Get yourself not be idle. Get yourself into something. If you not a create job, even a volunteer for some place. Gain skills where go help you for future. No stay idle. If you stay idle, now for day you start to think your thinking will start be very porous. Yes. So now what's it all the tell the youth? No find all man of create jobs. The one way they created, they will create your jobs. The one that they not create job, me they no stand like that. Me they no stand, they wrap their hands say no until the government offer job for we. No, me they do something. Get into the agricultural sector. If you work farm, if you not work farm, volunteer, work under some person, the person will groom you up. And within the next future, you see that job opportunity will be you take over.
When your organization when we now start accept application for volunteers?
When vacancy day. When vacancy day for now, no vacancy no day. So when vacancy day, and if the vacancy day, you know you come off your house, you come. We're going to see the skills in you. We're going to see and say you be very skillful.
Now I get one worry, Monsieur Chuchu.
Yes, sir.
Most of these organizations, the NGOs, and where they define volunteer, they always ask you for a volunteering experience where you don't get them. But they also blame government where they ask you for working experience. Now me, I don't hear say NGO day. I need to know nothing. I wish for it. How do I start getting that experience if I don't start for someone?
You must start for someone. How you start for someone? You start by volunteer. Volunteering for plenty people they don't like that aspect of volunteer. Man they will think say for work where they not pay na very rewarding. But I find him because you volunteer, you build yourself, you that capacity development, you build yourself where you gain that skills now. That way job come out for some other organization where they to say we need if more just say you volunteer as administrative assistant for some office. Now job come out they need administrative assistant for some office. You don't volunteer for that place for 2 years. You don't already gain that experience. You will take that experience now. You go apply. You tell them say you don't gain the experience because you don't volunteer for this company, and that company they give you a reference. Say no, this person don't volunteer with us. Now so you get to develop that experience. You know, should up for us. You come up with your first degree. You should up for us. Wrap your hand. You say the fine work. No, you need to see how practical, how productive you will be for the field. Because that certificate they need justify say
no, not true.
You understand?
But to talk about leadership, say not just about certificate.
Not be certificate. Certificate.
You know that's why you know more go in now before you be leader.
That's a born.
You know more go in now before you can be leaders.
It's not fit. You know must go.
But now the funny system that will get them before you want be leader for this. Me so have you be man no call them because want to take a position. Yeah, but all man be leader. To be sincere. Someone not just begin take they say now because you must go to administrative school or you must really listen every person if you be leader way. If you just see the man, you know say this person are actually a leader. People then they try for Tori, but the program they can't go like more touch on small issue too small before we go barrister or start doing for you for that Ngabu massacre if I call and so. You know, say time whether this thing become will be hit hard for you. That will be some very sad day for you. The moral self program will be die. You know, be really fit talk. And now justice don't start come out small. The people the way the same way they do investigation, they don't show say hand for A and B the day inside, and they travel talk say they go compensate the family. They say they go exhume or they go move the corpse them for get and befitting burial. People they talk say they don't know how important that one be. I bet you get for talk about the fact say at least that small picking and pregnant and they be kill them. They don't start get justice.
No, you don't bring my memory back for a
no cry
sad
again.
situation.
No cry,
Alice, if I cry now, my Alice will look me, I go shit. So, we really, it will be a Tuesday, or I should say, whole world be condemned. And we're glad say this time government can't talk say yes, their hand will be involved. So, nothing that way we're glad for the. I think say for the exhume corpses bury and back, it don't make no sense. I think say make government compensate not only the family, the village. Now a situation this way, you know, say some village and they benefit from an incident.
Yeah.
You remember when Banga Pongo, yeah. So one time made those advantages in the be. We discuss a time where we would go for the dream self. I be among the convoy. The route where I be work, they no be fine. Gabo. Yes, the rope attire for dream over.
For dream over.
Yes. So me the tar the road. Yeah, now compensation and that way will be a positive.
The providing social
yes. Me
limitism.
the tar them road. Me go for day. I discover for day. Imagine say for dream will go the carry water no stream me a drink. Me they give them tap. Me they issue
Pipe
them
of
water. Yes. We sleep in our
Even a
lamp. We sleep in our lamp.
Light no be there.
Light no be big. Me they send them light. Nothing in that way where it do even now even international bodies and everybody don't know so at least una don't apologize. But for go they move their body, plant and back. You know get no
spend money over nothing.
And money over money. We want a fiscal something at least when the people them go the worker don't know say no at least this picking they so they be sacrifice themselves for who don't get road today. That may be a historical something. Just give them that treating them light, road, water. Or if you know feel you give them 2 out of this one them bed. Inside that 2, we'll choose the light and road because we will put water for our place, yes. So I beg we do also. The issue for the move cups and bury and back, get it. We said Tiga more cry.
That's it, yeah.
More cry. Because issue day for life will day into tradition. Where they bury, then they move the corpse, bury and back. It means na curses. Na curses. You need to bury, move and back, bury. So more forget about that one. More not curse the land. The more the land be cursed. More wash away the curse by blessing them with basic necessities.
And at some fine angle that way don't look at because people begin talking no, may they just compensate this family. But what amount for compensation it will bring back the man at the question they ask them, but it already happened.
It already happened.
And we know if you reverse them back, but now not just the way forward. Now start the bottom when something happen, just shouldn't cry look the way forward. So bodies I don't talk. For compensate that because they say they compensate they be born houses for that community. As you be here, they be born many houses for that community. So for add for 2, they don't talk to me, they give them those houses and 2, no say they don't talk say they don't form so this way in a taxang it be big man for rebuild the houses that they born for northwest and southwest way. What should the council if they has to read the criteria then they need to really make a maybe understand the criteria the way they use and for build back those houses and so that with their population to me they know. Mr. Mano should also be for benefit, that benefit is skippy. Mr. Mano should also be for benefit go to Chucky because want to say they want to rebuild the houses they be lost and for northwest and south. I don't know that now maybe no be get document for a house owner how they go about that thing they get to give those modalities so I'm able to talk about mates and make people they understand how we they get for benefit because Cameroon so get some police so they just take money go get home get money. Because I haven't this way so different people can't see for they say go build up for the house. Yes, they say can go big be in their own houses them. Hello? Hello. Good morning. The person that they try for calls, so I don't give you the opportunity to drop.
Yes. Alucious. I want really thank government for come out clean.
Be sincere.
Be very sincere for the thing. They think the gamble stuff so it don't cause a lot of controversy. People they don't talk different things. NGOs they don't talk. Human Rights Watch they talk. So I really appreciate government here. They decide to be very sincere. Yes, that's what I really support for clap for the government. Yeah, and then on the aspect of the banks I talk for the cops. I think say it go it's like go hook up that wound with the heel.
Yes.
Go hook up the wound. Me they just for that aspect is really not. They not take that one serious. They forget about that. They move forward. At least the community don't see the sincere. Now sign of good faith. Yes, for government for accepting some of the military men they carry out these excesses in the field.
And they said they'll bring them to book.
They'll bring them to book. A sign of good faith.
No, a sign of good faith for them, but more make them clear. We not like that book where they bring people there to book now only for paper.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, that's
open judgment.
When government go because I want to talk something clear. For life, when you commit a crime, you plead guilty. Before any judge, it must mitigate for your favor. But although a situation where government don't assume fault, may bring the people them for book. We need their names. We know them. Then we follow the trial. How will it be?
so that other people they learn. Because if they make it in such a way, it will just be like the other and say no, say this man.
So they don't catch you. Oh no, sell what they did.
More they make me they really make this one. Make other Cameroonians me they learn. Say even if you are a government worker, you are not a super god. If you are an authority, you are not a god. So that situation like this, as they rebuild this society, Gabo, make the other people there too, may they suffer the consequences. Because if you talk of water, electricity, light, and building of those things, it will take government billions.
Yes.
The people that cost government, may they crumble more, may they suffer the repercussion.
All right, you better say something. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. How do you talk?
Yeah, now from Limbe. I call from Limbe.
What's your name? Mr. Taman John Peter for Limbe. Cameroon. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't see on a program. I want to participate.
Yeah, communicate, Papa.
Yeah, and you want to have a talk, say, like, people January here to government one big house for Northwest and Southwest. Not be a bad idea, but to me, you know, if you see two people in fight, then you want like try for bring peace when you know why you stop the fight. They will first stop the fight before they bring peace now, because building the house, that is not a right solution. And rather they should look for a forward way to resolve the situation first before they are going into building the house, because I still believe that they can build the house even after this COVID-19 issue. Amber, they will not give up. The Republic, they will not give up. The fight will still continue, and burning of houses will still continue. So that is my little participation that I have.
Okay. All right, thank you so very much, my brother, all the way from Limbe. Your point don't be taken. Now the cry that way, so many people, not be only you they get them. So it really fine to me they settle things then before we start do reconstruction. Reconstruction are very fine thing. They always come after a war situation, but when it don't end, because if I really vex with you, stay, I can't burn your house, I can't burn my house. Then some man I say go be that has and buy me all the see for physical burn the house. Man, you know, that's not way they travel talk for you. So you go find some all man he had a really cool, but we not say for all my heart for cold to not be an easy thing. Maybe if it takes some 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years. Now one case every day, so we get to religion understand say if we please every person sometimes go be hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
Now how do you talk? Okay, Mr. Kenfa, I beg you lift your voice up for some more. Go ahead, we'll get you. Shout some more. We need to get you. Put your mouth for corner your phone.
Yes.
Yes.
I said, my own problem. I said,
We'll get you. Go ahead.
my problem, I say, my own contribution, I say, why the workers for Cameroon, they need to go pension.
Why they need to go pension or they need to retire?
And how the youth go get work now for work.
Okay.
They need to retire. Those ministers, those presidents, those this, all the workers for Cameroon in general. Pension no day. They only change them. It means that the youth they will get their own position now how for work. My own contribution.
Okay. We thank you, sir. Now you don't try for call we. I call for Shosina for John G. And for Munyawe call at the best town. I will hope say when I go to make fan club for Wakaman Tori for all Sao on a day. We can when you don't ready, we come visit una. All right, time they can go because so we get.
Yes,
don't try
second best
and
town for the world. Munya.
After which one?
Freetown, Sierra Leone.
Don't visit Tole.
Tole.
I see something yesterday.
As you say, your association are this thing for Africa, but start out Tole.
All right, okay. Very interesting program we don't be today. We'll talk about the facts leaders for Cameroon. May they try for say youths and to the feel whole position. Seriously, youths in one whole position. We say they feel what talking about. They say no, the one whole position, and we get the potentials and for whole position. I tell you, no be so the joke. Now, when they open all the schools, they all go there because For Cameroon, let's say if you no go professional school, it's difficult to get work for some place. But if you there for varsity of Boyaye, you get still a government don't put and say maybe faculty of a public administration where you go learn for do public administration. No, I just give say maybe normal give example. Where you go for they go learn public administration. If you talk say okay this thing for leadership, but when you graduate for that place then. You go now for they see talk say no, you know come on and now.
Praise. When you graduate for that place, ensure say you get the practical skills.
I say, Mr. Ichecho.
Yes, Baxter.
Builder will go this training school for that they come GTHS. And builder way he start like Manef, they work for Shanty. You can't compare them to no.
That one for Shanty, but that one for GTC, on a theory.
If you can't compare the two, you just say compare Michael Jackson and Jomina. The one for Shanty will no suiting no good job. So paperwork is a different thing.
No, but the
practical
paperwork will be very necessary.
It be
very necessary.
No, yeah. We not deny it be necessary for gain a good job from a good place. But when they talk of experience entails but practical.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what it did for society.
No, we agree because to be sincere,
and you must first get that theory before you go learn and.
As we talk about serious bricklaying this for this, you go some man way come out for this in them. You tell you say no, this the soil you get to be 5 this in, the wall get to carry the load this and that, but you tell you me do for practice. No. To be sincere, but that one you get to do now with bricklaying. But we talk about leadership. For example, that's why I made me vice chancellor of the University of Boy. I know if you I must don't myself. I must don't get some certificate of background. I crazy. Deny how? I just called that one.
Able accept because one go spoil them.
Don't say one go spoil them. Basta when my coming. Basta when no.
Wait.
Yes. Able accept because one go spoil them. If you one go spoil them, it will go. Even secretary be before day. You understand? It will succumb himself under the secretary.
But of course no.
Me na secretary tell you waiting for. Me I tell you. We get some office for you. You understand? I just say I don't like me for call names like for top say Lance. You understand? They appoint somebody for that office. The person will be in a person will be they just not being a surveyor, but they just, in our country they just pick you, go put you together.
I know the person. I know.
So worry if you worry, but what happen? He walk under some girl.
Where the girl don't know this.
The girl don't stay for them for long. Now that girl, people they now they want go use me sign document. When they go so first they talk and say no, me they go give that girl. We don't give that girl. They just when that girl makes some more X, me say me forget. That girl, that man be only been on for the approve. Yeah. And he last manager office where come on. But when you go now, the bosom attitude say I'm the boss. Yeah. You match. You touch penalty or you match name.
Yes, like barrister, when you don't talk, so you don't talk fine. Now we will know say inside this ministry, they do offices. People they do what they call them say technocrat them. Now people they master the nitty-gritty for all the offices. Where like as my brother told you, they appointed vice chancellor for UB. Technocrat the way if you work with them so hard, you still work well.
You see, barrister,
subordinate.
Yes, nice subordinate.
Barrister, he talk correct, but I guess I'm worried for this whole technocrat tone. I talk and so much tell you.
Yeah.
Now this thing they give Cameroon the opportunity where you go take person away a phone for some particular fee, put it for them because believe say technocrat they go work. You understand? No?
Yeah.
If you go take person the lawyer, so make him minister of health for Cameroon for the media, okay. Yes. Why? Because we surely get head experts for that ministry to help you. Well, Mama, you need to get some small experience with that thing.
But that's
someone forget all the thing because the thing where the key the country.
Yes.
When you want to say no, how to take person away, you know, get nothing to do with justice, putting minister of justice, say no, people they do justice. What if you go take a wrong decision of that problem misleading? Now for the way that look at they even throw you for hole because say if they tell you say hole, you go for the hole, you don't even know what a hole. So you must get small experience.
If you forget that minister of health now, no say my secretary must be a Dr. Fu. Yes. You not embarrass me, no. I will embarrass you now.
But it's very, very fast. Yeah, last listening to Dango.
Well, God, thank you for giving the opportunity. We'll come again today. We'll talk. We pray, say, may our leaders may they learn to either they resign or they go on voluntary.
May they learn for resign.
May they learn for resign or may they go on voluntary retirement.
Yes.
So that and may they learn now for use them closer to them. So more them small. If you man way you think of go voluntary, you want retire tomorrow or may I say next year. Bring some youth now, make can be your corner. You teach you some of those old techniques so that make can modify now with
computer sense. La mo be come mo integrate use them for our system.
Gabu.
My brother don't talk. You know must be a scientist before you know say this thing we they do wrong. For the Gabo incident, we beg our government say now youth them be die. More use the principle of youth. We change Gabo. Gabo them they not get light, they not get electricity, they not get road. Now good compensation then that we will need them for Gabo. We not need me to go to move that body then plant them back. Which be the need for move person plant them back. So if all those things will be done, then before next week, then we know say will come next week with a red carpet. We will decorate the table for Tankuna. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Barrister Dr. Chuchu. We can go.
Yes, Mr. Wanjo back my leaders and say me they follow the president. He talk say you want to work now with the youth, you want to integrate the youth them. Me they try to give it to the administration, me the various heads them. They try to give youth the opportunity.
Yeah.
So I beg the youth them to say me they no stay hold their arms to. They wait only say me the opportunity come before they start build themselves. Me they get themselves into NGOs a day, offices a day, companies a day where they feel volunteer. Me they volunteer, they start develop their self. That is self development. They develop themselves, they empower themselves, they develop their skills so that when these officials
these opportunities
they come, they'll just grab them with the necessary skills where they get them. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Chuchu. Thank you, Barrister. We can't go because the SLS impact, you get to come time. You don't catch for Wakaman to leave you. They give you from here tonight. We'll always still get in there for talk. But we pray God say next week He will give you power for come again for Inside High Television for be with you. Now today don't talk too important in them. When we use them for today, go be leaders for tomorrow. We don't beg what leaders they say they for resign. For outside country, people that resign every day. You want to be young man, you say you need to go, so you go resign. Maybe your papa 18, you understand? Just learn for resign. If you don't tire you say the bring their old bones and resign. Now this is the way you try for beg. And maybe using to they start to build themselves or say they feel really actually take over the leadership for tomorrow. For that issue for Gabu will say Asha for the community and make government is say medical thing not happen again. When they talk to they don't catch up with us, we talk, they do not open judgment because for outside for country where you say so and so people don't do and when they want judge they say for TV, say that the judge him and they don't say about own for paper and mob. So the praise the people that all catch made the judge and small say me I've been a princely here and I want thank one kindness way for the and all man for inside High TV where make and say we face the shine today. God it will give you power more come again when I not go no place. SLS impact with Princess Likier it come up and don't forget say car we no get a now God it drive you fly.